while since I actually did a real true blue weekend vlog without my Oprah trip in between. Anyway, we just went to IKEA today. Had a doctor's appointment and we went to IKEA because it's way across town, but my doctor is really near there. And I just wanted to show you just a few of the little haul things that I bought. I bought these Istad. They are 14-ounce sandwich bags, but the beauty of them, they're biodegradable. They're made with sugar cane, and apparently they just biodegrade into the earth. I thought, yay, IKEA. Then I saw these were so cool. And you know how sometimes you want to cover a jar or a lemon like that? These silicone things they're called Overmont. And look, they show you on the back how they work. Amazing. I saw them. They demonstrate everything in IKEA so you know what you're getting. Then I personally need a tool kit. I need a hammer and a screwdriver for sure. I don't know what that little black thing is. You never even noticed that. It's like the end for the hammer, I guess, to keep it from, I don't know, hammering. But there's a screwdriver with a whole bunch of bits and wire cutters and pliers and a hammer. And this is for me, Monica. Then I use this every day. It is a battery-operated whisk. See, for your coffee, because I drink bullet coffee. And this whisks it up so nicely, so you get all the coconut oil all blended in. Love it, but I used mine so much that it broke. It just stopped running, so I had to get another one, and they were only $3.99. And you put 2 AA batteries in it, and it's just the perfect little mini whisk. And then I saw this, which I thought was just gym dandy. Every time I try to cut an avocado, I'm so klutzy. I'm always cutting myself. So the bottom part has that blade. See that? So you cut into it. And then the next part has that metal thing, prongy thing to pull out the seed. And then the bottom part slices your yummy avocado. Or you can do it that way and scoop it out. It's just the coolest little tool. They have the funnest little tools at IKEA. So this is what it looks like. One side has a scoop side on this little thing. The other side has the knife. There's little prongy things to take out the seed. And it looks like a cheese slicer thing up there. Very cool for avocado. So, excuse me, if you're looking for these items, what you're going to put on your list is Overmont, Lots Galad, Istad, Product, and Fixa. My sister and I used to have so much fun with the IKEA, what they're called. Like I'd say, I'm going to IKEA today, I need some Istad and a Product. You know, and we would just do that and just chuckle. And then, of course, I bought a recyclable IKEA bag. So I just made myself some hot chocolate with some coconut milk. And I'm just going to go chill because my face is... Oh, I got one more thing. Hang on. I just took the plastic. I got this candle because they were clearing them out. And they were all sealed with plastic, which I just removed. And this one is green jasmine sandalwood. But it's not green. And you can smell the aroma. Oh my goodness, from the box. It's gorgeous. Sorry. They were $1.99. Now that I smell this, I wish I'd bought 2 or 3. Oh! Because any candle that's been sealed in a container, always the fragrance stays in better. This, well worth your money. Smells beautiful. So that's my haul. Hey guys, just making myself a little breakfast sandwich. Trying to cover up my egg so the cheese will melt. I'll just grab this lid. because this skillet doesn't really have a lid, but I want the cheese to melt a little bit. So yeah, just getting ready to go back to the health unit. I had to get a whole bunch of immunization shots, and I had to get a test for TB because they're changing me to a biologic medicine. And by toast, I mean a keto roll. 100% keto. Oh, that's perfect. Hey, yay, look at that cheese melt. Isn't that perfect? So yesterday I had an appointment. So yesterday I had an appointment with my neurosurgeon about my trigeminal pains. So first we've got this new medication going on for lupus. And then I find out that I'm booked for one more brain surgery. Yeah, hopefully it'll work. Oh, something's got to give, you know? But I'm just being positive. Just being positive. I could have the coronavirus, and I don't. Or my family could. You know what I mean? You just got to be positive. Although here in Canada, they are telling you to stock up on, you know, food. That I guess you should always have that anyway in case of an emergency. You should always have a week to 2 weeks supply of food. So I think Richard and I are going to go to Costco and do exactly that, because they said that if they find out the coronavirus is in your country or whatever, the entire city could be shut down just like that overnight. So you want to be well stocked. So I said, sorry, I had my hand over the microphone. Most of the things that I have or that I cook, it's mostly fresh, or I make my own bread. So, oh, there's a loaf right there. I just took out of the oven there. But you know what I mean? Like most of the things that it's either fresh or so. We were talking about milk. I said, well, get powdered milk. We were trying to figure out, if need be, what kinds of food. So we'll get frozen vegetables, frozen fruit, and a couple of cans of either or, like canned peaches or whatever, and then canned veggies, and then a big sack of rice, which we have, a big ginormous sack of flour, which we have. I stock up on my almond flour, although at that point I wouldn't be worrying so much about that kind of stuff. So yeah, just a few things like dried fruit, raisins, and stuff like that. Just making sure brown sugar, white sugar, Splenda, any staple, salt, pepper, things that you can't go out and get because you won't be allowed out for a couple of weeks. So I have to go to the clinic and just show them that I don't have tuberculosis. And while we're out, we're going to go to Costco and get our survival food. So here we are in the car. You haven't seen us in a car in a vlog for a long time. Richard, say hello to the people.
Hi, folks.
So weird.
Hi, folks. How are you?
Guess what we just did? We're ready. What are we ready for, Richard? Can you say it?
No, I won't.
We're ready for the apocalypse. No. Well, it's not really. No. We're ready for the pandemic. Are we not? We bought our things. Groceries were doubled, and we're not touching most of them.
We're ready for the lock-in, that's all.
That's right. But that's the pandemic.
That's just the lock-in.
For 2 weeks. So we have enough.
Or any other tragedy that might happen.
Well, we're not ready if the power goes off because we bought raw hamburger.
Oh, we can cook it up.
Oh, we can cook it outside.
That's right.
Cook it on in the fireplace or in our wood stove.
That's right. So there's always a place to cook.
But it will thaw. We have snow. We have snow. We can make our own freezer. We're good.
No, you cook it all up. Then that way you don't have to worry about it. Really cook it.
I know, and then store it in the freezer.
Yeah.
And hope the coyotes don't come and get it.
Yeah.
What is the world coming to, people? Scary. So we're at the Emily Ski Club. And there's a competition. And Chili and Trip are going to be snowboarding. So Chili's getting ready. We're at Snow Valley. And Trip is up there and come down. He's coming down that hill. And Chili's coming down the big hill. He's going to skate. ice.
Number 78, Nora, dropping in for a second jump run.
They're on snow.
Just the fact that you can't take a regular picture, right? Just like a smile.
Comes up counter early. Nice 180.
Nice. Nice trip.
Indeed. Yeah, buddy.
Good job. What are you doing?
Snowboarding.
Well, you're good. Careful. Watch him trip. Watch him trip. He's going down.
Oh, nice.
He's going down a little hill there. Down the hill.
We have number 48, Chili, come in first run.
Here you go, Hurricane. Yeah, buddy.
Nice job off that 50-50 on the up rail. Coming in, skipping the second feature, some speed. Big 50-50 from board side and the flat down tubes. Great run. Going for the middle rail, seems to be popular. Skipping the second feature. Oh! Big fall, caught his head.
He's okay.
I thought he was going to do something.
First place, Trip, number 8.
Hey, boy! 2 for 2.
Good for you, Tripster. Medication arrived. Wow. Look at this. So let's open this together. The box is so big. It is really, this is pure ice. And then you get the box, little box that's as light as a feather. And then there's more ice packs in here. 3, 4 of them. I'm keeping this thing. That's pretty handy for picnics. Putting that in the freezer outside, those styrofoam cooler. We used to use those back in the day. Smaller and smaller, like two.
My latest book club selection, American Dirt. This book stirred up a lot of controversy. You resisted because you thought you were the wrong color. We face it head on by confronting the tough questions.
Who did you write this book for? Because it wasn't a book for me.
Oprah, was this a wake-up call for you?
How many people felt your mind was changed, your heart was opened? We can do this without having to silence anyone. And we journey to the border to talk about the trauma of coming to America. We all know this is an inflammatory issue. Why should we care? There's a humanitarian crisis going on.
Yes.
And people just keep shopping.
Yes.
As though it's not happening. What this has done for me, it has opened my eyes in ways that only books can do.
Like right here, there's a plane right here, and he's gonna come across
And cross the road.
this. That we call them zippers, where the black and white is.
Oh, yes.
That means that's an area that an aircraft can cross.
That is too funny. I would freak out if I was driving and all of a sudden this. I never did say why I'm here. Oprah's book club. I have been reading her book clubs, like her new one, but I've been reading them all the way back since she first had them. And this particular book, called American Dirt, has been receiving tons of controversy about should this woman have had the right to tell a story about Mexican migrant people, and why aren't there more Latino authors being published? I'll show you the book. This is it here. So I had commented on Instagram and I had just said, I loved the book. I loved the book. And for me, before I had read the book, I'd been a bit numb to what's going on with the migrants. I hear it on the news.
being from Canada, we're just even that once more removed, and I hear it on the news all the time, or I heard it on the news all the time, and it's just, you have this numbness because you're always hearing bad news. And so you turn off the TV and it doesn't really carry on with you. But after I read American Dirt, I feel like my heart opened up. I have so much more empathy for what's going on, so much more awareness of what is going on. And to me, that's the purpose of a good book, is to make you feel something. And I really feel, and I wish there was something more I could do for these families that are struggling. And I, for one, am really glad that she wrote this book, that Janine Cummings wrote this book, because it's changed me. And I would highly recommend the book. So they pulled that comment off Instagram, contacted me, and said, can we fly you down to Arizona to be on this shoot that we're doing about American Dirt? And you are going to be a select audience member where we want you to get up and speak. So Oprah will probably point to you or ask you, and then you'll speak, and you'll be on TV. I flew from Edmonton to LA for a 4-hour layover where I got to see my friend Diane, and we had a lovely dinner. I couldn't help but think about all of the migrants that were probably down below in the desert as we flew into Tucson. When I got to the airport, I was met by a handsome young man with a suit on with a sign that said Lipscomb, and he took my carry-on, which is all I had, and my purse, and escorted me to this beautiful car. I'm inside my ride. Check this out. It's a black, kind of fancy car, met by a handsome black man in a suit. Okay, I just arrived in my room. I haven't even taken my coat off yet. JP came in my room, chit-chatted with me. You sure I can't get you something to eat? Are you sure? Big hugs all around. He's so sweet, so nice. Oh my God. So let me show you my room. Okay, here's the front door. And here's the bathroom. Everything's humongous. And here is my room. Look at the size of this place. Oh, by myself I get to sleep in that big bed. TV, and oh, there's some tea. I was wanting some tea. Oh, this is so nice. So it's next morning. Here's the view from my hotel room window in Arizona. Isn't that beautiful? So nice. Some mountains, but clearly the desert right in front of us, which I think is so incredible. And I just had a really nice breakfast. Just had a super nice breakfast with, most of the crew was heading over to the studio, so I just had a really nice breakfast. And the lady, I'm trying to work the lights in this room. I have no idea. I'm so bad at hotel lights. I never know where's the switch? Oh, anyway, the producer that had been in contact with me, and the one last night, those are the two I know the best. And she came up to me in a group of like 30 people, Monica, which tells me they see your pictures on social media. And I knew who she was too, because I had kind of looked her up. What a sweetie pie. And then I had my breakfast, and I had forgotten a comb. Can you believe it? So the hotel has everything, right from combs, razors, shaving cream, what else do they have? Deodorant, toothbrush, anything you might have forgotten. What does it say? If you forgot to pack a comb, a toothbrush, toothpaste, shower cap, razor, shaving cream, or anything else, just stop by our front desk and we'll give you a free replacement. So I did that, got my comb, and then these things were sitting on the counter, and they're called Happy Packs or whatever, so if you're leaving the hotel for the day. And so I just want to see what's in it. An Arnold Palmer drink to add to your water. Very cool. So she goes, oh, just go ahead and take one. They're complimentary. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm just going to chillax now before it's time to go down there and get dressed. I've decided on that dress there. And yeah, just relax fast. But I have this big, huge, look at this bed. I slept, I took every corner of every inch of this bed by myself. Oh, it was so heavenly. Oh, I was so tired after my flight. By the time I got here, it was about 11 p.m. I took the longest, hottest shower, had a big cold drink of water, climbed in this bed, and nighty, nighty, night. I had such a good sleep that I woke up at 5. And I was like, I feel rested. And I looked at the clock. I'm like, no, you have to make yourself go back to sleep. So I went back to sleep. So now I'm waiting to head over to the set. So I got ready in my dress and put my makeup on. And we all met in the lobby and were in a shuttle taken over to a secret studio and in Tucson, and then we all signed in and went into the green room, and that's where I got super excited. So I was selected to be a special audience member, meaning when Oprah asked the audience for comments, she would go to me first because they already set it up that way. They knew I would have something to say. So following is an excerpt of me speaking on Oprah's book club about American Dirt.
My name is Monica and I'm from Canada. And for me, first of all, I really want to thank you, Janine, for writing this book. I knew about the controversy as I was reading it, but we are almost twice removed from the Mexican border when we're in Canada. So when I'm watching the news, along with all the other bad news, you become numb to it. Exactly. And so you turn off the TV and I don't even think, all of these videos of the migrants, it's just breaking my heart. I have never seen the trains or anything like that portrayed on television where I live. And so I just think that this whole discussion here, coupled with the book, is going to be such a learning tool for everyone. And so the whole world can be educated.
Yeah.
And
I think it's interesting what you said, numb, because that's exactly what I was thinking when I chose the book. I was excited because I thought it would unnumb some people.
And that's how I felt as soon as I closed the book. And I like when you read a book, when you close the book, you're more educated than you were when you opened the book.
The most inspiring people that I met, and I met quite a few, were these 2 young girls that work for International Rescue. I hope you get an opportunity to watch episode 3 and 4 of American Dirt on Oprah's Book Club, but they basically do the most amazing work all over the world. And then JP, one of the producers, took my book and got it signed by the author. So that was really exciting. So I just got back from the shoot, and I just want to show you guys, I figured out how to work the curtains over there. So watch this. Let's see. The arrow's on the right. No? Oh. Look at that. Uh-oh, it's stuck. Isn't that snazzy? And then this one is this one. Loving it. I'm so tired. I was going to go shopping, but I'm literally too tired. So I decided to stay in and order a delicious pizza and some Diet Pepsi, and then I went right to bed. And then the following morning, I had to be ready by 8:30 because I had a driver that was driving me from Tucson to the Phoenix airport. And I was just treated so wonderfully. And I got to the Phoenix airport, did a little bit of shopping, and then had my last luxury item of this lunch in this French bakery. And then once I got home, I got right into a hot bath. So it's 6:43 a.m. in the morning. Yes, I'm up and out. I'm on my way to CBC, which is the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. I'm being interviewed about my wonderful experience about going to Oprah and the whole wonderfulness and excitingness of it all. Like, I think I'm one of the ordinary people that got to do something that's like a lottery win, I guess. So it's going on Edmonton AM right during prime time, right? Like everybody will be driving to work. So better clear up this throat. Don't sound so bad. And the hard thing is I have had trigeminal pain from the bowels of hell all last night. So I think I probably slept 3 hours in all, because I woke up, went to bed about midnight, woke up at 2:30, fell back asleep about 3, and then got up at 5:30. So what is that? 4 hours. So I can't talk too long, but hopefully I'll get some shots over at the station so you guys can come along with me. It's getting so exciting now. Hi everybody. I haven't been outside of my house since Sunday. This is not a mask. This is just keeping my face warm because it's really cold out here. And I am doing my fair share of social distancing, but there's nobody here. And I need to get some fresh air. So I am mailing a parcel back to Amazon. So I hope it fits in the mailbox. Let's try. So I want to end my vlog here so that I can go in the house and finally upload and tell you my big secret, if you haven't figured it out already. Lots of people have figured it out. And yeah, I want to get that video uploaded and my wonderful adventure. So thanks for watching. Stay safe. Get some exercise, get some fresh air. I'm just being careful I don't slip. Get some exercise and get some really good fresh air. And yeah, it's good for you. But stay safe. Wash those hands. Drink lots of fluid. Protect your respiratory system. Use saline drops. Just keep yourself well so we can all be safe and happy and back to normal before we know it. Okay, bye. Love you guys.